Hey everybody, and welcome back to your scheduled Porpycast. Now this is going to be episode 20 of Aeslung, and that's a whole lot of episodes. And to be honest, this is going to just keep getting bigger, as I've said before, so let's just move on straight into the time lapse so you can see what's going on. Alright, so as I said before, this is episode 20 of Aeslung. And that means that I have done way too much work on this city, okay? Like this is absolutely crazy. Now, of course, that does not mean that I'm going to stop, but it certainly means that we've reached a pretty significant milestone, and that should definitely be celebrated. Now, you're going to ask me, hey, Porpy, how should we celebrate that? Or how do you plan on celebrating that? Well, to be honest with you, I have absolutely no clue, but I'm definitely open to suggestions, and I definitely want you to throw some of your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll see what I can cook up. I can't ever guarantee anything, but I always try my hardest to at least, give it a good effort. Okay, so anyways, let's move on to a little bit of information about this episode in particular. Now, this episode is focused on 3 separate buildings. Now, 2 of these buildings are homes, and the last one is an apothecary shop with a kitchen and 2 bedrooms upstairs. It's got an odd shape to it. You'll see that soon enough, but it's a really cool build, and I really enjoyed working on it, so I think you'll enjoy it too. Now, all 3 of these builds are very unique, and on top of all of that good stuff, I also added an extra dock for smaller boats. Now, you'll see that in the time-lapse here. I didn't rebuild it or anything for the time-lapse because it's already kind of there, but it definitely kind of showcases how we have some taller docks and then we have some lower docks for smaller boats. Now, this dock is also decorated by one of Papa Palp's, or Dreaming in Sounds, ships, and it looks absolutely fantastic, so you better be ready for that. It is really awesome. It came out well. Like, I'm building the dock and he goes, hey, I want to build a boat. I said, okay, let's go. And there we go. So other than that, there's really not much to this video. It's a pretty straightforward episode. However, I promise you'll thoroughly enjoy the walkthrough because there is a lot of detail all around the streets and all around the docks and inside all 3 of these buildings. It's pretty much very similar to what I said in previous videos, and that is the fact that environmental detailing is key to any build. And I can honestly say that the newer episodes of Aeslung really showcase that in a very heavy way. Environmental detailing isn't just, greenery and shrubs and bushes and things like that, but it's all about telling a story through these blocks, okay? And telling a story with something that is still is very difficult to do, but once you get the hang of it, it really shines and it really just pulls through, and it's fantastic. So the city is truly coming alive and the environment is shining through to create this gorgeous city and landscape. So I'm just really excited to let all of y'all see that and to keep building in it. Like I'm so pumped about this world, as always, but it's definitely been a lot more so lately. Now, as always, if you like the content and everything, please consider subscribing, as it does help the channel grow and it helps this project grow. And with all that being out of the way, let's just jump straight into the walkthrough so you can see the final result. All right, everybody, so here we are in the last bit. This is where we left off in the last episode of Aeslung with this building here. We left off with that tower, but here we actually have the new area. Wait, actually, hold on. No, we don't. We actually have it over here. Oh my gosh. Okay, ignore that. But here we go. So we actually kind of left off here because I wrapped some buildings around the backside, and this is kind of how it is here. So this is where we started off. This was not in the video, but this is a small little storage overhang spot. You can see here it's really cool. It's just kind of tucked away. Small little bit here, just enough for someone to kind of come to shore, throw their stuff down, and that's it. Okay? Really cool spot. Now, this is the first house that we built, and you can see here we got a multi-layered roof. It's kind of got like a little curvature going on there. Really cool stuff. This is that old dungy tavern that we were in, and so this is going to be the house here. So we're going to go straight on in, and as you can see, we have a small little entranceway here. Nice and neat. Here we have the kitchen. It's pretty big. It's a nice little square. I'd say this is probably like what I don't know, like a 10 by 10 room in real life. Like, it'd be decent size. But here we have the kitchen. Of course, we have the furnace. We have all the some believe mod blocks. We have some storage, all that good jazz, some fishing nets, and of course some herbs and things like that hanging up. A very comfortable little kitchen. And then in here we have the bedroom, and this is a really cozy bedroom. It's 2 beds, a nice little fireplace here, and to me this bedroom is just, it's quaint, right? It's nice, it's cute, it's quaint, and it works. You get in the bed, you write in your diary, or like, I don't know, dream notebook, whatever the case may be, and you can just relax. You have an extra I was thinking like this could be a blanket hanging on the wall. They don't really have a lot of room for it, so they toss it in there because it's a big one. But yeah, so we have this, and it just really comes out really fantastic. I absolutely love this area. And then if we go out the back, because we're going to ignore that, if we go out the back here, we have a nice little seating area so they can, watch Paps' ship come into port. And you can see all the other ships, coming out here. But yeah, this is a beautiful view. You can sit down and just relax and watch all the hustle and bustle of the city. Here we have another little overhang that wraps itself around the building. Pretty straightforward here. And then we have the little square that I thought was the beginning of the new area, and I was completely wrong, but this is the actual small town square. You can see we have a nice little fountain, lots of detailing all around here. We got a chess match going on, all that good jazz. And real quick, I'll lead you over to the dock. So once again, tons of detailing here, tons of storage, tons of places where people and sailors and merchant ships and things like that would all be putting their stuff. You can see we have like some emeralds, we have some fish, another big crane, because we got to have that, some stuff hanging out to dry. So it's not just all commercial. Some of it is, residential and citizens can use all of this to also just kind of, use and dock at and all that good jazz. Here you can see we have some small little details here, kind of in the archways and stuff like that. We have Paps' ship, which we have right here. Look how cool this is. We're gonna make a ship wheel in the next Believe mod update. But look at this. They're just coming back. They got tons of fish. Okay, these guys are stocked up. This is like a mom and pop fishing vessel. Nothing too crazy. It's very small, as you can see, but it turns out really well. You can see that they have the rigging. This net can actually, or the sail can actually be extended upwards, just like that over there, which is another ship that he built. It's the same one, but it's different at the same time. And it looks really good when it's extended, and really helps them catch the wind and really get moving. But yeah, this ship is absolutely fantastic. And you can see here they're moving there's some stuff up, they're loading up and doing what they got to do. Just look how cool this looks. Like, gosh, city's really coming together. I couldn't be happier about it. All right, I'm wasting too much time here. Let's move on to the next build. So we're gonna go into this guy right here. And you can see it's a very unique building. It's kind of like, reminds me of a Witcher building. And it's, I don't know, big inspiration. Alleyway full of clutter. Nothing crazy. I'm not going to focus on this too much for you. We're going to go into the house here. And boom. Nice kitchen / storage area. You can see like this should be recipes or wine. Kind of whatever you want to make it, because it's all just kind of circular. And then once again, this is just some interior decoration. Nets, kind of, trying to give it that like kind of rustic vibe, I guess you could say. And then we're gonna go through here, and you have the dining area / living room. Nice little fire going on in this beautiful fireplace, and keeps the whole place, or at least this area, warm. And they have the small little dining area right here. I mean, look at that. It's nice and cozy, and it's simple. You can look out too, look at everybody else, and there we go. So this is the dining area / living room. Pretty cool spot. If you go upstairs, you can see we have the bedroom, and this is very cluttered and very cramped, but it works out really well. You can see we have a small little children's bed. We have a larger adult bed, and this is just, this is where they sleep. I mean, that's all it is. Think of it as like an attic, which it really is, but it's just a bedroom, and it works out really well. It's really interesting how well this small area came together. This took me a second. And I utilized Adam, one of our community builders. She's really good at building these like narrow walls to help separate stuff. So I tried my own rendition of it, and I think it came out pretty well. But yeah, really cool bedroom here. We're going to go down these steps, and we're going to head on back out the house here. And just like that, 2 houses down, 1 left to go. Now, we're not going to focus on this because this is yet to be built. This is the Apothecary shop, and just look how gorgeous this view is. Look how cool this building is. I mean, this is just so simple and interesting, but I absolutely love it. So we're just going to go straight on in, and you can tell right off the rip, it is definitely some kind of shop of, you know, whatever, but it's definitely an apothecary shop. You can see here we have, you know, the jars, we have lots of books and tomes, things like that, kind of all over the place. We have a casket, you know, in case the medicine doesn't do well, you can still, you know, your family can come in and still get something to help you out. But yeah, once again, lots of, you know, like bear pelts, some, you know, specialty meats that, you know, you can grind up and make into powders or salves and stuff like that. Really cool spot here. We're going to go through this door, and we have the small storage area before going upstairs. Lots of detail even in this tiny little area. And then if you go through here, you have the kitchen. Once again, really cool little spot. It's very cramped, very teeny, but it works out well. And a little decorative. That was kind of supposed to be a banner. It's kind of hard to make that work, but we're trying. And yeah, just like I said, small kitchen really came out well. We're going to go up these stairs here. And Adam helped me lay out these rooms, as he's just amazing with this kind of stuff. So this is one of the bedrooms. This is pretty much a kid's room. They get the center room, where it would pretty much be fairly warm. The temperature would be fairly steady since it's only like midway up in the building. So you'd want the kids to be as comfortable as possible. So we have 2 rooms. You have the stairs going up here. Got some toys on the shelf. It's really like woodworking tools, but it works as toys. And then we're going to go up here. And this is going to be where the parents sleep. Very small, cramped, but it definitely gets the job done. And it showcases that the parents are putting their kids first in this regard. So that's always awesome. Really cool spot, though. Really tall, too. Like, you can see the guild right there. Really interesting. So, yeah, that's all 3 of the new buildings in this area. We're going to shut that door, and we're going to leave these open because I really like it. And then we'll do the fly around. So, as you can see here, you know, we... gatehouse, and then all this has been built, and this is the new area. So it's just really growing. It's absolutely fantastic, and I am just so absolutely stoked and excited about this. Adam did all this detailing right here to really help this alleyway come alive. He did all of this back here. I mean, look how good this clutter looks. I mean, boy, I got a pretty good build team. I don't know what I'd do without them. But yeah, that's the build. That's this area. So as always, I really appreciate you watching this video. I really appreciate you sticking around if you did for this long. And of course, you know, if you want to support, there's links down below. If there's Discord, if you want to join the Discord, you can join that as well. But as always, thank you so much for watching. This is Legendary Porpoise signing off. Have a good day, happy gaming, and I'll catch you again for the next one.